From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. The show brings you Major League Baseball on a Saturday night. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
Pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go, and today's starting pitcher, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
On the ground. Bats up with it. On the run. Sends it over to first. But he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
John Birdie.
John Birdie at the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Third home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here's Kyle Tucker. That just misses. 1-0. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Swing and a ground ball. Freeman steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for him. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, look, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit.
And he can't come up with it. Now he turns and heads for second. Still able to fire over. Not in time. He's safe. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Ian Happ up to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Right through there for a strike. Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Batting 6th, first baseman.
Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. There's a strike. Turner matched a homer in his last game. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed. There's 1. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. Cubs had 2 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill today, Ben Brown. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Right side, hard hit. He takes it on his own. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Shohei Ohtani. And first offering is fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Amaya down to first, and it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Second inning set to go. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. Ohtani, a righty that throws with power. 30 years old now. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now, Pete Crow Armstrong. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Bottom of the second. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy.
3rd baseman, Max Muncy.
Brown back to work. Pop up here, 3rd base side. Birdie under this one. And there's one down. Here's Mookie now.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's gone. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
And a 1st pitch fastball is in for a strike.
late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought he caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read his lips saying, that's not up.
And Hernandez is out. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. Tying run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strike.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strike.
Smith off of first with 2 away. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Two outs. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the. Back here at Dodger Stadium, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's Nico Hoerner. That's in for a strike. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Birdie batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike one. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Outman puts it away for the out, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker. Swing and a foul out of play. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Conforto makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman.
Leading off for the Dodgers, center fielder James Outman.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Foul ball there.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
The 1-2. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0-1.
0-1.
That's down and in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1.
And that is out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Strike 3, got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one fouled off.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Now
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Whoa. 2-2.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Max Muncy at the dish. This guy with light tower power. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-2.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
And now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one. Line drive, caught. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're watching back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. There's a strike.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Hard hit, right side. Throw on to Freeman. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder Ian Happ.
And now Ian Happ. And there's a ball. Now 1-1.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. Hernandez brings it in. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Turner.
And it'll bring up Justin Turner. He hit into a double play his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1. Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is down low.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. That clips the corner. Just misses with that one.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2 outs. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the 4th, here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Now batting,
Will Smith to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right
Michael
fielder,
Conforto will climb in. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Tied him up inside with that one.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Outside low. Now 1 and 2. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Turner, and that is that. Dodgers down in order. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fought off foul.
You know, these Cubs being a little too patient at the plate in this game. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, center fielder,
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
That's off the mark. And a count 1 and 2. 1 out, bases empty. Ripped on the ground a second. And that quickly 2 away.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Horner in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Cubs are down quietly. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Outman, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. Right side. Turner takes it himself, and a quick out, number 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ben Brown won't go any further tonight. Just
pitching for the Chicago
man at first
Cubs.
with 1 gone. Hesung Kim getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. And that's outside. One away, tie game, go-ahead run stands at first. Last half of inning number 5. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. Freeman headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that's fouled off. Freeman on third. Kim at first. 1 gone. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Freddie across the score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Muncy to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swinging a foul straight back. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball out to left field. Pat under it. That is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Leading off.
Now the number 2 hitter, John Birdie. And it was a homer back in the first inning that got his day started at the plate.
Yeah, Boog, a 2-run blast, and that swing will give him confidence the rest of the way.
That's to third. In plenty of time to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Late with the swing there.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike. Look out! And it hit him. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 2-1. Into left center for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Now it's Justin Turner right through there for a strike. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second, and that one fouled off. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting
ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Thielbar back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
No strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting,
Will Smith now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now 2 gone.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play.
No ball.
Clearly
1
fooled,
strike.
but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed. Next offering way off the plate.
That's a ball. 3-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 3-2. And a base hit up the middle. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, center
And next for
fielder,
LA, James Outman. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
Conforto, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards left center. Happ makes the catch, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, but they're up 3-2. New inning getting started. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Late swing, fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat.
Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. There's the strike at the knees. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Offense held in check there. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Brazier
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Back to the top of the order, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First pitch just misses. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Porter Hodge up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Number 43 getting loose as well. And a foul ball. And strike 2.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
Now pitching.
And that's it for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Number 51.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And it's even up. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll get down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Got him swinging.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
And it is 2-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Horner leads off first with one away. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side.
To Betts at second for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So one hit is all they get. One half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cubs 2.
Now pitching for Chicago.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Porter Hodge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a foul ball. Muncy hits one in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Nabs it, and there's one away. Here's Mookie Betts. Hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Now
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Los Angeles, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings through that one. 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Julian Merriweather up and loosening in the pen. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead at 3-2.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And a count 1-2. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Turner in the box now, takes strike one. Phillips, ready or not, in the game now after the injury. He's making his fourth appearance of the season. He gets there on a slide. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question.
Substitution being made at first. Pinch running here. Gage Workman. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swings and misses. That's strike one. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the air, right side. Conforto sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. And up next for Chicago, Miguel Amaya. And that one goes straight to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Fastball for a strike.
He loves being the guy at the plate in these spots. You need to be careful with him because he can change this game rather quickly.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity, but it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.